What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Kara Shanice, and we're back over on Nisi Says. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you guys for your support. You guys continuing to watch and comment, and the people that actually, engage with me in the comment section. I really appreciate that, y'all, because y'all don't know. Child, when you put a video out, if you don't get no comments, you be like, damn, is they watching it? But y'all watching it. Thank y'all for your support. Getting this video out a little bit late. I was supposed to drop it Thursday, ain't gonna lie, but kind of got sick, got some little health issues going on, nothing major, but I am doing I'm juicing and eating fruits. I'm gonna do that for 3 days. And I'm actually feeling much better. Yesterday it was rough. But I have much more energy. I'm not sluggish or anything like that. So yeah. But anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And today we're gonna get into this reaction. I found some TikTok videos that I think y'all might like or find interesting. So let me go ahead on and get that up. And hopefully I don't have to re-record this. If you are from where I'm from, then you should know. Come on. You can get yours in a 6-fold. Whatever it is. Okay. Let's start it all the way back from the beginning. Y'all can skip through all this if y'all want to.
If you know, you know. Wait, celebrity skin suits.
Fred Savage?
I'm also Tony Danza, Cameron Manheim, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Kevin Nealon, John Forsythe, and Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich.
Call it bizarre, kinda disturbing, and a little freakish. Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the Sophia. Just can't help but wonder what's going on.
Alright, now that had to be CGI. Where's the hair?
No, wait a minute. There is definitely something different about the two of you. Collagen, 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 collagen.
See that? This one, you can see this one clear as.
Anyway, I just want to come on screen, y'all. And okay, so I've been hearing. How many of y'all heard about this? I've been hearing about this for a long time, and I honestly think there is some truth to this. They say, rumor has it, allegedly, legend has it, our current president is not who we think he is. Put it that way. I'm gonna just leave it out there.
Day. Clear as day. Okay?
Wait, isn't that the same Tyler Perry who literally wears skin suits and acts as other characters?
If you listen to the voice on Tyler Perry's speak when he speaks, you will clearly hear Will Smith.
She was so happy to have that. It's very sentimental for me, and we do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows.
I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s.
We do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows.
It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I don't hear it. Oh, there he go. I was just talking about that. I don't believe it. The Will Smith and Tyler Perry. I don't know. It may be somebody else under the suit, but I don't hear it. Will Smith has a higher pitch. Both of the guys have deep voices, but I don't know. Just listen to it. Go back and listen to it.
That's a costume. That's a costume. That's a costume.
Of course.
I don't know how we expect to go to the movies.
Collagen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Michael Jackson. Like, how the hell are we going to actually go to the movies? He has his disguise on, you know?
So at this point now, I'm tripped out because I'm like,
That's Michael.
saw Mike just change and turn into a whole nother person. Like, he was a king of disguises. Like, this nigga could have been standing next to you the whole time. You would not even know it was Mike.
That disguise to him was the burn victim.
And Dave, yes, that's his name.
To his Encino house.
I think I was at the Encino house.
Hello all, this is Dave. How are you? I want to thank each and every one of you for your overwhelming support. May God bless you. I love you. Good night. Thank you very much for all of your support, and may God bless you all.
If y'all don't know, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, baby, since I was a kid, and I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I've been hearing about this quote unquote theory for a long time, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. But who knows? Who knows? Crazy world we live in.
I love you. Goodbye.
That's a costume.
Well, that's a lot to unpack. I'm not saying I believe all this, it's just a theory, right?
A big misconception about blindness is that everyone who is blind.
If I tell y'all this, y'all probably not going to believe me. I went down this rabbit hole a long time ago. So let's go down the rabbit hole. Y'all see those glasses that he have on? They have glasses similar like that in different schools. So they have schools to open your third eye out of the country in countries like Asia and Europe. Definitely not continents like Asia, countries like Europe. Definitely not in America. So what these kids were doing was they were blindfolding them. They were being blindfolded every day. And these are actual schools, learning centers, where these kids are able to, they're able to strengthen their third eye. This is actually an eye. You can actually see. So these kids are blindfolded, but they're able to see what the other person is drawing. They're able to read. They're able to do these mind-blowing things. And I mean, this poses an extreme change for people with blindness, but this is some information that they're not, they're not going to publicize. But yeah, it got to the point where the kids were able to tell you what car is coming around the corner before the car even comes, to the point where they're able to even see the future. That's how much that they have trained their third eye. Go look it up. It's on YouTube.
And guys, the video she is talking about, it is actually on YouTube. I've watched it. I don't know the name of it. Just look up seeing with a blindfold on or something like that. But I don't know. I may even find it and link it down. I might. But where they have you blindfolded and like they can see. They are blindfolded completely, but they can actually see. So I honestly do believe that with a lot of training and preparation, I believe it. I believe it. The mind is powerful and the body is a machine. So don't ever forget that.
I think it's called Kids with Supernatural Powers or something like that. Kids with Superpowers.
She said it. Go look for it.
It's going to probably be a whole bunch of bullshit on there now because that was a long time ago. But yeah, there are schools meant to train your third eye. And with that, you will be able to see, read, and everything completely blindfolded. It has been tested and tested and tested again.
Okay, welcome back to part 2. Part 1, we talked about dreams and how do you know if they're safe. When you're talking to people, how you know what's familiar. More context in that, go back to part 1. Part 2, we're about to talk about.
Oh, this young lady here, I hope y'all can see her name. She's actually one of my friends on TikTok. I love her videos. Y'all go check her out. She be talking some real stuff.
Spirit animals. Back way before I knew anything about dreaming, I would wake up from a dream and I'd be like, there was a wolf in my dream. A few days later, something would happen. So I was not connected to anything, but I was being sent messages through my dreams, and I would always have a spirit animal. My form of a spirit animal will come through as a wolf or a coyote. always when I needed to be paying attention to what was going to happen in my waking state. Let's get into this dream. There was an unfamiliar trickster in that dream. In this dream, I am very conscious of what's going on, but I was in a familiar setting. It was during the day. I fell asleep. I was at home. I took a nap with the TV on, my closet door open. Those things matter to me. So when I went to sleep, I actually woke up in the dream. It was like I was taking a nap, like I did when I laid down, but I woke up in the dream. In the dream, somebody was knocking at my door. I opened up my door and it was this person that I've never seen trying to sell me something. And they were trying to sell me something in the form of a protein shake. It's not odd for me to drink protein shake. I'm like, I don't want it. And they were like, no, take it. Take the protein shake. And I'm like, I don't want it. So I already knew. And then they kept trying to come into my house. Like the door was halfway open and their hand was in my door. As they were having their hand in the door, I didn't look down to my left. Out of nowhere, a kennel with a German Shepherd was in it. Now remember I told y'all, typically in my dreams when I know that I need to really pay attention to something that is bad or something that's trying to come through, my spirit animal will pop up, and my spirit animal pops up usually in a coyote or a wolf. I believe it popped up in the form of a German Shepherd, which is still canine in the same family, because I was in my house. The message that would come through didn't want me to get sidetracked with this wolf in my house, so it popped up in the form of a dog in a kennel. At that point, I knew in that dream, absolutely not. Get your hand on my door, you cannot come in my house. I slammed the door, whatever they were trying to throw in, moved it out of the way. Then I woke up from that dream. So if you are not aware or super conscious of what's going on or how to interpret your dreams, pay attention to the symbols that come through in your dreams. That topic has been going around on.
I'm gonna pause her and I'm gonna come on the screen for a minute. I really been trying to interpret my dreams. Sometimes I feel like my dreams are just wild, like some out of a freaking movie or cartoon or something. I have the craziest dreams and I'm like, what the heck? Me, I don't know. It's so crazy. I'm trying to think because a lot of times I can't remember them. I know last night I had a weird dream. I was at Universal Studios and some man, he just came and he killed somebody in front of me. And I was like, oh, nope, time to go. I jumped, I jumped out that dream quick, fast, and hurry. But I'm looking into, well, I'm working on, like, I have my little, oh, that was loud. My dream journal that my husband got me from Fenty, and I'm gonna start writing my dreams down there and try to interpret them because I have some crazy dreams. Some of them are kind of weird, but that's all I wanted to say. Get back up here, girl.
On TikTok about the dream and how you're not supposed to let people know that you're dreaming. And then you're not supposed to talk about the time because then the dreams can get weird. Chit-chatting with this creator on her page. She asked me this question. I told her I would respond. Let's get into this question. There are a few different ways that I can tell who is safe. The first thing that I notice is when it is somebody that I am familiar with, they don't do a lot of talking. If they do a lot of talking, it feels safe. Nothing weird. They're not trying to get me to do anything. It's literally me doing a lot of the talking. They're just like going with the flow. Two, if it is family typically doesn't talk at all if it's my bloodline. Typically when it's family, I'll pop up in a safe space like my grandma's house. Something that I'm very familiar with. Won't be anything that I've never seen before. When it's someone who's passed away and they come to me in my dream, they typically don't open their physical mouth and talk at all. Sometimes I don't even see them, but I know that they're there. It's something that I...
That's true what she said. I had a dream about someone that's close, that passed away, and it was like he was communicating. We was talking, but I was talking. That he wasn't talking, but I knew what he was saying. It was like telepathy. Isn't that what they call it? Telepathy. We were speaking like that. Well, he was speaking to me like that, and I was speaking through the vocal.
I feel like I can feel their presence, and I wake up and be like, oh, I had a dream and my brother was in my dream, but I didn't see my brother, but I felt his presence. It's more like a talking in a telepathic way versus a physical actually.
Wait, I have not watched this. What? I have not watched this video. I'm watching this like in real time with y'all. And she just said that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on.
physical conversation. So I have had dreams where there are tricksters in the dream. That usually never feels safe. The dream usually turns dark and you have to change the dream. You usually have to start saying things like, nope, not in my dream. It'll change if you're at that point where you can control your dream. They chat a lot. They're usually trying to.
I do that. With that, in that dream that I had last night, when that man started doing what he did to that lady in my dream, I was like, oh, no, I got to get out of here. I ain't signed up for this. I jetted. I was gone.
Get you to do something. When it is a trickster dream, one that is not familiar, they're usually approaching you. It's not usually the other way around when you're coming to them and you're having a conversation and it's a mutual feeling. It feels different. Come back for part 2, and in part 2 we're going to talk about spirit animals. If you are not conscious, or if you don't know, spirit animals, when you are not either able to communicate with people or you don't know what's going on in the dream, we'll have like spirit animals or different symbols pop up in your dream that serves as a warning to let you know if your dream is safe or not. We'll come back for part 2. So if you are not aware or super conscious of what's going on or how to interpret your dreams, pay attention to the symbols that come through in your dream. Colors, numbers, animals, when they are appearing, how you felt when you lay down, how you felt when you woke up, what time was it when you woke up. Pay attention to all these things. If you can, record it, ask for clarity, but also pay attention to what's going on in your waking state. Dreams mean things. Not all the time, but most of the time.
I keep trying to tell y'all that there's more to the story than they tell us. In TikTok, this video is fake.
Do not mess with the Gullah Geechee. They'll actually put a stone or block in her mouth to keep her from talking. There's actually books written where they were so...
The Gullah Geechee women? Is that what they said? Gullah Geechee.
Frightened of them. The women especially, because they practice this communal protectionism that if a sound that came out of her mouth, it meant your death. And so when we say, it was not a game, it is just a knowing of how the universe works better than some people to a certain extent.
And do you want to know what's kind of funny to me? Y'all know that tongue clicking? That was an actual language, a very, very high vibrational one. It is a language in South Africa that is going extinct. Why? Because they were killed by colonizers for speaking that language. And she also states that they would get beaten up by white men if they were caught speaking their own language. I really want y'all to recognize how powerful speaking is. Like I say, if you ever just hug somebody and they talk, you can hear their voice in their chest. If you touch the back of somebody who's talking, you can feel the vibration going through their body. Your body is listening to you. Do you know how powerful we had to be for them to be able to want to be on the verge of killing us, putting rocks inside of our mouths so we couldn't speak? Y'all gotta recognize that creating vibration within your mouth is very powerful. The English language that we speak doesn't even create any type of vibration to enhance the rate of our communication. This is the lowest form of speaking. Just a little hint though. Y'all stay down.
She right about that. She is definitely right about the English language. It is deplorable. I'm actually trying to learn the lost language of our people. Tut. It was like a secret language they was doing. People, we was passing it around online, and other racist people got a hold to it. I still got my notes, and I'm actually learning that. So yeah, y'all should check it out. Or if y'all want the alphabets and some of the how to speak it, just let me know. I still got it wrote down. And I'll send it to you. Come on.
There's more information on my YouTube.
Go follow her, y'all. Go subscribe.
Here's 2 instances of what looks to be super soldiers caught on camera. This first is from 2014 from the Ferguson riots, where video was captured of what looks to be a soldier double the size of the other soldiers he's standing around. The other instance is from North Korea during a parade that they do with their military equipment through the streets, and we see with the other soldiers one standing who looks to be double the height of the other ones around. Since the very first time that 2 groups of people started warring against each other, armies were looking for ways.
Y'all see how big that man was, or whatever it was? But let's not act like people can't be giants, though. Like, we don't really see them too much like how we used to back then. Like, do they still exist? You remember like Andre the Giant from WWE, and like you would randomly see him, but I don't know.
To create super soldiers, from the giant Goliath of the Philistines through the Nazis' attempt to create super soldiers through the Vril Society. What's actually going on with cloning and genetic manipulation in facilities to create super soldiers is beyond what we even know.
You ever see A Bug's Life? You ever see the scene from Bug's Life when he said, if they realize they outnumber us, it's dangerous?
Was that ant that stood up to me?
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
Well, how about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they...
Y'all remember that movie, A Bug's Life? Watching it as an adult, whoo child, with so many hidden messages in that kid's movie. It don't make no sense, but you know they say they must tell us what's going on, even in the cartoons like The Simpsons, South Park, all of it. They putting it right in your faces because they can't. The laws of the universe is like they can't do nothing without first disclosing it. They didn't say how they had to disclose it. You just gotta have that eye and that mind to actually recognize the message when you see it. And yeah, grasshoppers is like the 1%ers, and the ants are like us, the people. We outnumber them, y'all. Do with that as you will.
All might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back. Does anybody else want to stay?
That was one scary ass grasshopper. When I was little, I was like, damn, I wouldn't fuck with him. See, they try to instill that fear in you as kids. They real slick with it.
Dimensions. There are thousands of dimensions. The scientists keep talking about fifth dimension, sixth dimension. There are thousands. Many of these dimensions, there will only be a slight difference. And you're constantly going in and out of these other dimensions all the time. You don't notice it unless there's something that gets your attention. I had one woman who was a college student, and she said she came out of her dormitory one day, and there was a lot of construction going on right in front of the dormitory. They had the barriers up and the orange cones, and they were digging up the street. Well, the next morning she comes out of the dormitory, there's no sign of any construction at all. That's what I mean. Unless something happens to catch your attention, you're not even going to notice. You're constantly moving in and out of these. Another one might say, they see this beautiful tree on the block where they live in. The next day, there isn't any tree. We have crossed over just that little bit into the other dimension. It begins to show you reality is not at all what you think it is. Everything is energy. Everything is an illusion. I had one client that said she was out jogging and she saw an airplane coming in, and it was coming in through the treetops, big airliner. And she could see it coming in. She said, it's going to crash. She could see it about a block or so down. It's going to crash. And she turned around and ran back to the house, turned on the TV, to see if there any news about an airplane crashing. Well, there wasn't. So part of what she wanted to have the session was about, what was that? They said she had crossed over into a dimension where there was an airport over there.
Mm.
And it didn't exist in her normal reality. But see, you don't stay there because
I can honestly say I don't think that's ever happened to me, and I'm kind of glad, to be honest. I wouldn't. I wouldn't like. Mm-mm. I mean, more weird stuff has happened, but nothing to that magnitude. Like, hey, I thought I had something, my lip gloss, and come to find out I didn't have it. But whatever. But yeah, that's weird.
it's not your reality here. You all know when you put something down, an object or something, your glasses or car keys, you go back, you can't find them. Then a little later you go back and they're there. They have gone into this other dimension and come back. When that happens to me, I always say, guys, put it back, I need it.
Well, I guess it has happened.
I woke up inside my mother's womb at about 6 months of age. I woke up inside of there. Like, boom. I don't know what had happened. Maybe my mother went through some trauma or whatever. But I woke up and I was like, oh, God, I'm here. I'm here. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. This is truth. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Just go by. Every once in a while, I'd think about something and this would come over. And I didn't know it was my hand. I thought it was a friend. I had a whole name for it. Inside that womb, you were conscious. You woke up because with our son Kieran, when he was my wife was 6 months pregnant, we would put the light on his stomach and he would follow it and push on it. And we'd put the music and we'd put it all the way over to the other side and he would crawl all the way over to the other side of the stomach and push at the light with the music. So what I'm saying to you, you are conscious inside the womb, but we have no common frame of reference. But I remember, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, because I knew I'd been here. Don't forget. You know what I didn't want to forget? This flower of life. And what I tried to tell you guys earlier, this is not your first time, it's not your first rodeo, and it won't be your last rodeo. Don't panic in this life. You can actually, there's no sense of death. Everything goes to sleep and it wakes back up again. Refolds and unfolds, refolds and unfolds.
States are calling for transgenocide. We are in stage 7 of genocide.
Stage 7? Hold on, wait. I had to go to Google.
How many stages are there? If we already in 7, but it's been planned out for years, so let's see.
And do some digging to find out that there are even stages of genocide. Okay, yes, people, stages. In fact, there are 10. And she said we're in the 7th one? We already did this one, right? Stage 1, classification. And if anyone should know better, it's people of color about classification. This is why I was not finna jump on that transphobia woo train, because stage 1 is classification. Anytime you can't be cool with someone being themselves, you consider them, and you, us, it's a problem. Excluding people who are perceived to be different. We know about that. Stage 2, symbolization. Pause and read. Does that sound familiar? Now let's get to stage 3. Woo, the big one. Not really, because it gets worse. Uh-oh. Start saying who can do what, huh?
Discrimination. The dominant group denies civil rights or even citizenship to identified groups. The 1935 Nuremberg laws stripped Jews of their German citizenship, made it illegal for them to do many jobs or to marry German non-Jews. Yup.
Who can marry who, huh? Stage 4, those perceived as different, are
Humanization. Come on, y'all, read along with me. Those perceived as different are treated with no form of human right or personal dignity. During the genocide in Rwanda, Tutsi and Tutsi were referred to as Tutsis were referred to as cockroaches. The Nazis referred to the Jews as vermin. I hope these are not slurs. This is for educational purposes, y'all.
Treated with no form of human rights or personal dignity. Organization. And what political party or organization could be targeting trans or black folks? Usually targets everyone. And definitely not saying that the other one's better. Just an FYI. And I just wanted to point out, because we're only at stage 5, that every step, every stage has been an opportunity for the people to say something or stop it. So we've let it get past this point. Polarization. The propaganda stage. That's where that whole cis movement got its real thing from, eh? Should be the most obvious stage to me. Been noticed it pretty much my whole life, at least for me and my people. And keep in mind, if there's room to make propaganda, that means it was planned, right? The organization. Newspapers and news outlets, like, y'all not picking that up? Well, here we are, stage 7. Us, right now. Perpetrators plan the genocide. They use euphemisms such as those phrases. They even go on to use ideals to cloak their intentions under the guise of good morals, Christianity. And they get you.
Hold on, y'all. My computer about to die. Hold on.
You're super paranoid, like, oh no, you're children, when they could really give a fuck. Like, wasn't there just a school shooting yesterday? Stage 8, persecution. Pause and read. And let's not act like we haven't been here in history before. Be fucking for real with yourself right now. Oh, racism isn't real. That's not real. That's not real.
I don't know when I'm returning to YouTube. Obviously, I'm a completely different person. I don't even recognize myself, that spiritual person y'all see on YouTube, no more, because he was just spoiled and he didn't go through nothing. He haven't experienced any real pain, and he was just spoiled. Listen to me. I want to tell y'all the truth about the Anunnakis. For the past 3 years, I didn't really know shit about the Anunnakis, just from what I read, but I wasn't able to tap into their frequency or their energy. I want y'all to know the Anunnakis don't give a fuck about us at all. The Anunnakis don't care if you black or white. They don't care if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't know what you need to do as far as life after death, because that's all that matters. Having the knowledge of what's going to happen life after death, because your body, your astral plane, your astral body, or whatever you want to call it, you have another fucking body that's not physical that you need to be tapping into right now. But you probably don't know this because, bro, we in a matrix. Like, nigga, we got so much distractions. How can we focus on ourselves? Nigga, they put us in school at age 4. They made sure we couldn't focus on nothing that have to do with our imagination or ourselves. The Anunnakis don't give a fuck about humanity or saving humans or saving kids or stopping murders or all this shit. The Anunnaki is simply at war with some beings that's here. They operating on the astral plane. They got technology. They can shape shift and shit. I'm not going to say the names because it's more than just them. It's a big ass huge war going on, but technology. It has nothing to do with saving humans.
Of course. Nobody gives a hoot about us. And when I say us, I mean the human race. We just casualties of war at this point.
The Anunnakis is simply trying to stop the growth of high advanced technology that is destroying the growth of human consciousness. Humans will forever keep coming here. They like bugs. It will always be billions and billions of humans getting recycled, reincarnated into the matrix. Duh. If they was gonna bend, stop. If they was gonna bend, if they been was gonna do something, they would have been did it. If they was been gonna save your ass because you conscious and woke, they would have been did it. Do you get what I'm saying? It is a war for technology, AI. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. When I be saying AI, you got to stop thinking like a fucking human bot. Don't look at AI as some phone or Wi-Fi shit. Look at AI as its own consciousness. Nigga, it's even, bro, the technology, the AI shit is even in your dreams, the fourth dimension. How the fuck is even able to tap into your dreams? The technology that they are using is slowing down the growth of human consciousness. Humans is not able to communicate with each other no more in person. You got all type of new depressions, anxieties, people changing their genders by like it's the growth of human consciousness is not growing. It's stopped right now. And what y'all have to understand is,
And I want to speak on that. I wouldn't even say it is stopped. I would say shit, we going back. We not evolving, we devolving. Technology is taking us back. We think we progressing. Oh, we so progressive. We got this, we got that. But the state of humanity is, oh my God, it is horrible. It is horrible. It's like the more advanced we get technologically, the less advanced we get spiritually, less connected we are to nature and to earth. And we, like, as a human, shit, we are nature. So they cutting us off from pretty much our life source. And we don't realize it because we want the latest this, we want this, we want that, but we not being in tune with nature.
is this. All these motherfuckers go around conscious talk about, oh, that's the ships, bro. It's more. Do you know it's all type of different beings up there? It ain't just the Anunnakis, and they working together. Hope you know this. And some of the beings that the Anunnakis work for don't like black people. They don't give a fuck about us. All this melanin and all
That ain't nothing new.
this shit that y'all pushing, it's all 3D matrix shit because these niggas don't care about y'all.
All right, so I think we ended that with him. Tell me what you guys think about all of that. Yeah, it's a lot to think about, right? Some of this stuff was kind of out there, and some of it was like spot on. Let me know what you guys think about these videos and these compilations. Where y'all stand? Where do you guys stand on these topics? Let me know down below in the comments. Like I said, if this is you guys' first time coming here, stick around. Y'all gonna watch me grow. Y'all gonna grow with me. We gonna do this thing together. And to all the people that come back, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.